All right. So we're live. All right. About 16 minutes from kickoff here in Tewksbury Memorial High School, the set field. Just getting our Wi-Fi set up. Thanks to Paul Bowden and Jeff Hall for their work. And we'll be kicking off quarterfinal action. Elite Eight with the number 7 seeded Ashland Clockers taking on the number 2 seeded Tewksbury Redmen. I'm Rob Silver, by myself, but I feel like not really by myself. Tewksbury staff has let me into the press box, so I'm with the PA announcer here. Should be a good matchup. 9-0 Redmen against the 8-1 Ashland Clockers.
We have a Tewksbury. Oh, you do? Okay, good. They don't
All right, Jeff, we have 16 viewers already. That might be left over from last week, though. There's no way to know.
Quick announcement on behalf of the Cheerleaders Booster Club. As you're coming into the stadium tonight, if you stop by the cheerleaders stand, as you enter the stands, on behalf of the CMHS Cheer Booster Club, tonight's 50/50 proceeds will be donated to our Tewksbury Youth Cheerleaders 12U and 14U teams. These two teams will be headed to the Nationals in Florida at the end of the month. Please stop by the 50/50 table located at the fenced area prior to entering the stands to help give our youth program a proper send-off Cheerleaders will be going around selling 50/50 chances at halftime as well. Thank you for your support.
We didn't go this time around, but we have gone before, yeah. Our hockey team.
Oh, the hockey team?
Yeah. Yeah.
We should sell chocolate, coffee. Yeah. I've been mentioned as a company.
Or at least like you know the Starbucks like Frappuccino things that you can buy at Market Basket.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you should put those in the vending machine.
That's like, oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a day trip.
And all the chips in there literally have 4 chips.
You know what being incentive?
They showed exactly why a statewide tournament was in the first round, Leeds,
Yeah.
out Western Mass, had to go to Nantucket for the first round.
Right?
It took them
Because
5
people are
hours
That's right.
to lose by 15.
That's a long
Well,
trip.
for a better price.
So all in all together, with the game included, they were
Yeah.
gone for like 10 hours. So this is gonna be a walkthrough for that?
Yes,
They
we're
also
streaming
need to
right now.
stop making announcements during passing time.
In fact, if you have a way of
Do they not realize
sending it
that
to
they-
anybody on the team, we're about to get the link out. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to stream it. Yeah.
Hey, bud, you need that AC mic cable? Yeah.
I know. She's with it.
Hey.
But I only ever see it. And then use it a million.
See, we're up to about 29 viewers. We're about 4.5 minutes away. Clockers coming out of the locker room, watching MIA quarterfinal playoffs here at Tewksbury Memorial High School, Doucette Field. I'm Rob Silver, bringing you the game. 4:20 to go until coin toss, kickoff. It's the 8-1, 7th-ranked Ashland Clockers taking on the 9-0 Tewksbury Redmen, number 2 ranked team. Winner of tonight's matchup will take on the winner of Canton Marblehead. Marblehead leading 14-7 early in that matchup. And the winner of that heads over to Gillette.
This is a bigger one. Yes, yes.
It's just me tonight on the mic, Rob Silver. Got Jeff Hall and Paul Bowden hooking us up, able to bring this live stream. We're on the Tewksbury side of the field. A couple of key injuries tonight for the Clockers. We're without Nick Boomer. Injured his shoulder last week. He'll be out for an extended period of time. And Mark Mermelstein, Captain Mark Mermelstein, nursing that knee injury. But look for number 24, Ezra Hatchett, to hopefully fill that void. Stepped up big last week, just a sophomore. They've gotten more and more playing time as Ashland was fortunate enough to have some blowouts and get some of the second stringers in there. And Ezra Hatcher really took advantage of that playing time and was able to leverage that last week, including a nice deflection of a quarterback pass with time expiring in the first half, which led to an Kevin Ozalumba 95-yard touchdown interception. as time expired and gave the Clockers a nice, comfortable 28-6 lead. Danvers able to cut that lead to 28-20 and had possession in the fourth quarter, but a key turnover deep in Danvers territory, covered by the Clockers. A few plays later, Ben Atherton able to punch it in for his second touchdown of the game. Ben Atherton, quarterback, has been really on fire the last couple weeks. He had that 5-touchdown game against Norwood at the end of the season, 4 touchdowns on the ground, 1 passing, and then 2 rushing touchdowns last week. Those you Tewksbury fans, if you haven't seen our offense before for Ashland, not a lot of passing. And 2 games this week, two games this year, Ashland's only thrown 1 pass. That was 1 for 1 against Holliston in that big blowout. And against Westwood, they only threw the ball once. They may have thrown it a couple times last week. 1 drop. It might have only been 1. The Redmen have come onto the side. Going to get some words from the PA announcer, who I get to call the game right next to.
Probably not. I think he had to do a new one because of the Wi-Fi. So whatever he just texted you is private. It's different. Well, yeah. I think they had to like they couldn't do something with the Wi-Fi. They had to like change that. So come on.
No way to pass off is not. Hey, you know, we're used to rolling with them.
Yeah. It's a different one.
You guys need like a little freshman.
Welcome to this MIAA Division 4 Football Elite 8 matchup between the Ashland Clockers and the Tewksbury Redmen. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. It's your responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA, school, or security official. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to stand. We thank you for your service to our country. Now we invite all to stand for our national anthem, which will be sung tonight by Tewksbury senior Julia Baruchik.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
Tonight's head referee is Tommy Brow. Head coach for Ashland is Andrew McKay. For the Redmen, Ryan Elward.
And we're ready to kick off here. Tewksbury going to kick to the Clockers. Back deep, Kevin Ozalumba to the left. And Ezra Hatchett to the right. Playoff action. And we're underway. Little squib kick. Ozalumba. Trouble fielding it, and already disaster for Ashland.
Kickoff is recovered by number 3, Sean Callahan. Kickoff was by William Augustiniak.
Could not script a worse start for the Clockers.
Drive will begin at the 21-yard line. Quarterback tonight is Will Harrison.
It's a high-powered offense, this Tewksbury Redmond team. You don't need to give them any extra chances. Number 2, Will Harrison, the quarterback for the Redmen. Mecca Lou. It's given to number 1, out wide.
And Christopher on the carry.
Ben
5 yards on
Christopher,
the play, 2nd and 5.
5 yards. So I think I can count the number of fumbles Kevin Ozalumba has had all year, or mishandled snaps, on one finger. That was it, unfortunate, but they wouldn't be here without him, that's for sure. 2-time Tri-Valley All-Star. Handoff right up the middle, untouched into the end zone. That's Ben Christopher. 21-yard scamper to start the scoring. 6-0 Redmond. Bobby Platinum, Vegas line, 14.5. So offsides by the Clockers, going to move it a yard and a half closer. They're still going to kick. Sometimes might go for the 2-point conversion, but not this time. Good snap. Kick is good.
Extra point by Jackson Fudo is good.
Jackson Fudo, the kicker for Tewksbury.
And the snap by Cam Goodner.
So 48 seconds into the game.
Tewksbury 7, Ashland 0.
Redmond leads 7-0. We'll do it again. Hopefully not the same result on the next kick. Just a tough kick. Kept spinning away, and by the time Ozalumba realized how far away it was, just couldn't handle it. So it's Logan Augustiniak to kick off again. Go the other way. The up man takes it. Another precarious little bounce.
Is recovered by number 11, Jacob Harrow.
Jake Guerrero able to corral that. Clockers take over. 31-yard line, 30-yard line.
Ashland's drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Clockers come out in a spread offense. Ben Atherton throws right away. That pass kind of dropped. Again, intended for Ozalumba.
Jack Lightfoot on the coverage. Ashland quarterback is number 3, Ben Atherton.
I want to welcome a couple Bryans to the broadcast. Brian Syatt, one of my co-announcers on occasion. Welcome. And Brian Silver. He is related, and he has also been a co-announcer. And welcome the other 123 other viewers from all around the world that are watching tonight. Atherton lined up with Ozalumba to his left. I believe that's Palanzi or it was Palanzi to his left. That one was
Ashland carried by Kevin Ozalumba. Brady Schofield in on the tackle.
1 yard gain. First positive play of the day for the Clockers. Sets up a 2 yard gain. Sets up a 3rd and 8. See if they look for Hugo Rossi, the bottom of your screen on a curl pattern. Sometimes Owen Wolf in the slot. It's a keeper. Ozalumba for a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards. Brings up 4th and 3. I apologize if sometimes I misspeak. I have the PA announcer speaking right next to me, and we're doing our best. So Clockers, knowing that there's no second chances, they're going to go for it. Maybe try and draw them off sides. No, they go for it. They fake to Hatchet. Ozalumba gets tripped up, but he falls forward over the, gets the first down.
Jack Lightfoot with the tackle again. And Ashland has converted the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40.
So a huge first down for the Clockers. Stay with this spread offense. Direct snap to Ozalumba. He hands it off to number 1, Jack Buellins. Haven't called that name a lot this year.
Jack Buellins on the carry. For 3 yards, brings us down to 7.
So again, Ozalumba in the Wildcat formation. He's got Braden Mead, the up back. Handoff again to Buellins.
Buellins on the carry. Tackles by
Gets a
Jack
couple yards,
Buellins.
brings up a 3rd and 5. Not sure if
3rd down and 5.
Coach McKay is maybe setting them up for something, trying to mix up what they've seen on the game film, because we haven't seen this a lot this year. It's almost like they've put in a new offense, a little wrinkle. Again, it's Ozalumba and the Wildcat. Low snap. Ozalumba swallowed up by the Redmen. 2 yard loss.
Captain Victor
Going to bring out the punting unit for the Clockers, I believe.
The loss of 1 brings up 4th down and 6.
In comes number 12, Ollie LaRoe, to kick for the Clockers. Back deep is Johnny Sullivan. Good protection. Sullivan calls for a fair catch, fields it cleanly at the 25, 26-yard line, where the Redmen will take over for their second time leading 7-0.
Redman drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Want to thank our sponsors tonight, 126 Self-Storage, Townhouse Pizza, and once again, thank our crew, Jeff Hall and Paul Bowden. Will Harrison under center. Hands off to Emeka Olu. Goes back and forth, little zigzag. Ends up with about 34-yard gain.
Number 24 has a hatchet on the tackle. Second and 7, 3 yards on that play.
So the Redmen will mix it up between number 5, Alou, sometimes number 6, DeSisto. Back to pass. He's being chased down by Hatchet. He's open. He's able to scramble, and he finds Johnny Sullivan down to the 43-yard line. Ezra Hatchet just over pursued a little bit, and a nice job by Harrison getting loose.
28 yards on the clock.
Scrambling to his left and throwing that way. A great job by Sullivan knowing where the sideline was and getting the foot in bounds. So the handoff to DeSisto on the sweep. Little spin move. 12 yards.
12 yards for a first down. First and 10 from 31.
Oh, the Redmen marching right down the field. Trying to go up by 2 scores. DeSisto again. Tackled after another first down. It was Daniel Castro deep in the secondary having to make the tackle.
First and 10 from the 20.
Clockers have not faced a lot of adversity. They haven't really trailed much this year. They trailed against Bellingham for a short period of time and against their one loss against Archbishop William. The snap right up the middle. That's number 1, Ben Christopher. Christopher, the touchdown. First score of the game.
7 yards on the play, second down and 3.
So we tick down to 5 minutes in the first quarter with Tewksbury leading 7-0 and threatening again on the 13-yard line. Second and 3. Clockers really need to force a turnover. Harrison deep set. Man in motion, he keeps it himself. Slicing back and forth. Clocker's trying to strip the ball. Harrison just powers into the end zone. That's what they say. Another touchdown for the Tewksbury Redmen. As they go up 13-0. Really feeling the absence of Nick Boomer. One of the big anchors on the line, both sides. Kick is down. Kick is up. Snap was down. 14-0. Jackson Feudo, senior kicker, 2 for 2 on the extra points.
Go support our national anthem singers who've done a great job all year long. who are performing with their castmates the Sound of Music next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can buy tickets in advance or out the door. They would really appreciate the support. Also, to support our cheerleaders tonight, on behalf of the CMHS Cheer Booster Club, tonight's 50-50 proceeds will be donated to our Tewksbury Youth Cheerleaders 12U and 14U teams. These two teams will be heading to nationals in Florida at the end of the month. Please stop by the 50-50 table located at the fence. Cheerleaders will be going around selling 50-50 tickets.
All right. Once again, Clockers on their third receiving. This time it's Ollie LaRoe falling on it on the 32-yard line, fields it cleanly, but no return.
Handled by number 12, Ollie LaRoe. Ashland's drive will begin at the 32-yard line.
And we'll see if they come out in the gunk formation or if they continue with the spread offense. So they go to the gunk offense. Pitch to Don Palazzi.
Dom Palazzi on the carry.
There's a flag on the play, some unsportsmanlike
There's a flag on the play.
conduct, I believe, might be against number 5. It is, and that's going to give the Clockers 15 yards and a first down, maybe a little extra curricular activity. Emeka Olu.
Personal foul penalty is on the Redmen. Make it first down and 10 for Ashland at the 50.
So the ball will move to the 50-yard line. Clocker's best field position of the night. Just really interesting play calling. We've seen Buellens with a couple of carries, Don Palazzi. This time it's Ozalumba. Tries to bounce it outside, has to go back up the middle, and nothing there at all.
Brady Schofield on the tackle. Along with Sam Goodner, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
I don't see Malachi Lambert in the lineup. I don't know if he's a scratch. But that's certainly another huge weapon they have leaned on all year. So it's Don Palazzi with a nice 50-yard run last week against Danvers on a fumble Ruski play. Palazzi on the pitch. Finds some opening on the left side, about 4 yards.
Great Dom Palazzi on the carry. Ethan Martin's on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Well, we got an injury. Clocker down. And that's Al Nito. Another one of the key linemen. Solid all year for the Clockers on both sides of the line. Just not somebody we could afford to lose. .258 to go here. We're stopping the action as they tend to the injured player for the Clockers. Clockers will face a 3rd and 6, trailing 14-0 here against the Tewksbury Redmen. Tewksbury got the scoring started. They kicked off to Ashland, and they couldn't handle the kickoff, and it was recovered deep in Clocker territory by the Redmen. A couple plays later, they were in the end zone on the heels of a 20 after Ben Christopher 21-yard run. Clockers tried to mount a little offense on their next possession, had to punt, and the Redmen again marched right down the field. And it is 14-0. is Amy Mendoza, the trusty trainer for Ashland, now going on her 8th year, tends to El Nido. Al's up. He's able to walk off under his own power. That's good. Hopefully he can get back into the game after little Mr. Miyagi work on the sidelines. So, clock back running, 2:53 and counting. 3rd and 6. Ben Atherton under center. Fans getting restless. They don't like the long delay. Ozalumba finds a hole, gets to the outside. He's got some room. He scoots down to the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 21 and a huge first down. Clockers threatening. Good job blocking by the Clockers. Ozalumba gets the pitch. Pickup of about 3, maybe 4.
On the carry down to the 23-yard line, 2nd and 7.
So again, it's Ozalumba with the orange cleats if you're watching at home. Number 8, Don Palazzi to the left. Atherton hands it over to Ozalumba, gets tripped up, no gain, maybe a yard as he fell forward.
Balls up a 23-yard line, 3rd down and 7.
Minute 14 to go here in the first quarter. Clockers trailing 14-0, trying to mount a drive here. It's a 3rd and 7. No doubt they'll go for it on 4th down if they do come up short. Pitch to Ozalumba, finds some room, rolls over the player down to about the 19-yard line, just inside the 20.
Brings a 4th down from the 20-yard line, 4th and 3.
I concur with the PA announcer, Scott. It is 4th and 3.
4th down and 4.
Now he changed it on me. Now it's 4th and 4. I just said it was 4th and 3. Joking. Big play here. They're either going to let the play clock expire at the end of the quarter and they take a timeout with 1 second to go, or, well, they said timeout. The scoreboard went to 0, but I believe there was a second left when they called timeout. And the play ended with about 43 seconds, so certainly wasn't enough time to run out the clock. But I mean, that's pretty much typical Coach McKay, you try and do the hard count, draw them off sides, get the first down. If that doesn't work, you burn the timeout. It's a big place. Get them all in the huddle here and figure out what you're going to pull out of the bag of tricks. So 2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Huge fourth down play for the Clockers. 4th and 4. They go into the spread offense. Ben Atherton with Palazzi lined up next to him. Timeout by the Redmen. They weren't expecting that offensive setup. So a little chess match here at the end of the first quarter. And we are monitoring the live chat on YouTube here. Please say hello, comments, questions. So Clockers rush up to the line, back with the spread offense. Atherton, way overthrown, targeted to Hugo Rossi, I'm guessing, yeah. And it just sailed on him.
Redman will take over at the 20-yard line.
That'll be the last play of the first quarter.
And at the end of the first quarter, Tewksbury 14, Ashland 0.
Clockers trailing the Tewksbury Redmen 14-0. Teams will walk down to the other end of the field, and Redmond take over again. 2 for 2 on offense so far. See if the Clockers can get a defensive stand. Not the way they wanted to start. Last time the Clockers have been to the Elite Eight back in 2021 when they faced off against the Scituate Sailors. Sailors, just a top-notch program. They've been back to the Super Bowl at least a couple times since then. And the number 1 ranked team in this Division 4. Clockers at that point in their career were Division 6, so they've moved up a couple divisions. They are the Tri-Valley Large champions. But they would like nothing more than to get back to Gillette Stadium for another Super Bowl matchup. As they won the 2019 season. So here we go. Redmond take over on their 20-yard line. It's Emeka Alu outside. Emeka Alu for 12, 13 yards.
First down on the play. 10 yards down to the 30.
10 yards, pushed out at the 30-yard line. Somebody's got to step up for the Clockers and just make a big play. Isaiah Early with the cast on his right hand. He's come up big sometimes, and like we said, Ezra Hatchett on occasion, and just dominating the offensive line, the Redmen. They get dragged out of bounds, 9 yards. Number 1 again, Ben Christopher. Clockers just have no answer whatsoever. So, penalty flag, the face mask on the Redmen. Outside of the 20-yard run by Kevin Ozalumba, the two other biggest plays for the Clockers were 15-yard penalties. So it's a spot foul, I believe.
After the penalty, it'll be first down and 14 for the Redmen.
Yep. Ball's on the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up first and 14. It is a spot foul because it was beyond the line of scrimmage after the play. This time the quarterback fakes the handoff, tries to run up the middle, but Clockers are ready for that one. Nice defensive stop.
Second down and 14 for the Penguins.
See if the Redmen look to pass on this play. No real need as they've been getting chunk yardage on the ground. Did roll out and throw once and very effective. Sullivan back to pass. Isaiah early on with some pressure. They dump it off. Nice job to pick up 7 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 8.
Hugo Rossi on the tackle.
Hugo Rossi on the tackle.
6 yards on the play. 3rd down and 8 from the 32.
Nice job by Isaiah early to shed the block and force Harrison to get rid of it, but very efficient. So I know it's early in the game. 10:49 to go in the second quarter, but this is a huge play for the Clockers. 3rd and 8. I do see Malachi Lambert in there, number 6, so that's a good sign. I haven't seen him on offense. Harrison rolls out. And it's incomplete, hits the ground, pass intended for Ben Christopher. And that's probably going to bring up a punt. But I don't know this Tewksbury Redmond team. It is 4th and 8. So the Clockers have held for the first time tonight. 10:43 to go. Going to punt. It's Kevin Ozalumba back deep for the Clockers. Got to be careful. Will Harrison is the punter. He's also their quarterback, so there's always the potential for a fake, or he could tuck it away and run it, but he's going to punt it. Not a great kick. Gets a nice home field roll.
Will Harrison's punch.
And that's going to be down about the 32-yard line, a net of 38 yards. Very effective. Not pretty, but effective. No return. So Clockers will take over. Heading from your right to left on the screen. See who's in here in the lineup. That's Aaron Wolf coming into the game, number 13. Ben Atherton, the quarterback, number 3. Hugo Rossi, number 4, at the bottom of your screen, lined up wide. And then Don Palazzi and Kevin Ozalumba to the right and left, respectively, of the quarterback. Atherton to Ozalumba. He's going to be tackled for a loss of a yard.
By Brady Schofield.
Play never had a chance.
There's a second down and 11.
Almost tackled by his own player. Just we'll try and get some info at the half, but I don't know why Malachi Lambert is not in the game. He was saw him that one play on defense, but he's just been dominating force on offense to complement Kevin Ozalumba all season long. Atherton back to pass. He looks for Ozalumba one-on-one and a nice throw. It was actually Hugo Rossi on the receiving end.
Hugo Rossi, Ben Christopher on the coverage. Brings up third down and 11.
So it's 3rd and 11. Atherton already with more throws than he had all last week. He's probably throwing again. Might be a quick throw to Ozalumba, see if he can break something. Atherton scrambles. Wow, pass intended for number 21, who's not on our roster. Clockers are lucky that one was overthrown, as the defender for the Redmen undercut that, read it perfectly. Had that been thrown a little lower, it would have been a pick 6 probably. So it's going to be Ollie LaRoe punting again for the Clockers, as they are just stumped here on offense. Good snap. LaRoe with a good punt. Another fair catch. And fielded cleanly by number 7, Johnny Sullivan.
Ashland punter is Ollie LaRoe. Sullivan with the fair catch.
32 yards on the punt.
The will start their drive at their own 37. 1st and 7.
You're watching Ashland Clocker football here on WACA. I'm Rob Silver with my trusty crew tonight, Jeff Hall and Paul Bowden, bringing you the action here from Doucette Field, Tewksbury Memorial High School. Quarterfinal matchup. Redmond leading 14-0. Rolls out to his left. Throwback screen. Perfectly designed play. And again, it's Ben Christopher with a nice chunk of yards, 15 yards.
Ben Christopher for 14 yards down to the Ashland 49.
Make that 14 yards. This is a high-powered offense. They've scored 40-plus the last 3 games, and the defense is stingy. They have not given up more than 20 points all season long. A couple shutouts, a lot of single digits. There's a handoff. Had a chance to tackle DeSisto in the backfield. He's able to shed the tackle and pick up about 5-6 yards.
5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5.
Coach McKay is the master of the halftime speech. He better have a good one in his back pocket tonight. They're going to need it. It's a Lou on the handoff. Freight train pours ahead for about 10 yards and a first down.
Down to the 32 for 12 yards on the play.
We tick under 8 minutes, 7:50 to go. The Redmond 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. Looking to go up 3 scores, and they will receive the kickoff to start the second half as well. So Clocker's got to figure something out here. Just tons of yardage. Just so much green in there. Redmond just dominating the blocks. Ben Christopher gets 5 yards.
6 yards on the play. Second and 4.
7 minutes to go here in the half. 14-0 Redmond. 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throwback, wide open. Got to close on that. Oh, and it couldn't do it. Perfect throw. Jake Burns on the reception.
27 yards on the pass.
Big Jake Burns, the tight end, wide open in the end zone. $20 to nothing Tewksbury. And some movement before the snap. Too many men.
Ashland penalty on the kick was too many men.
So that'll move it 1.5 yards closer. Not that the Redmen need any more help at this point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's good.
The point is good. The score Redmond 21, Hawker 0.
21-0 with 6:40 to go here in the first half. Tewksbury Redmond making a statement on their home field.
Redmond linemen on that drive. Victor Muyanja, Ethan Martins, Cam Goodner, Brady Schofield, and Rylan Souza.
So kicking away again for his 4th time tonight, Logan Augustiniak. Kevin Ozalumba to the left, deep, and then it's Ezra Hatchett to the right. They do the squib kick. Good bounce. Gallero's going to try and run it upfield a little bit. Gets a couple more yards.
Jacob Guerrero on the return, tackled by Carlo DeSisto.
Clockers will take over with healthy field position, 37-yard line. 36 maybe. 6, 7, I don't know. What do you think, 6 or 7?
Ashland drive will begin at the 37 yards.
It's the only time I'm doing that tonight. It's a pitch to Ozalumba, following his blockers. He's still going. Legs churning. He's got some room. Squirts free for a 33-yard gain. Kevin Ozalumba giving the Clocker crowd something to cheer about.
Tackled by Ben Christopher.
Motion 378 saying the Redmen are too good. They do look too good tonight. Starts with the coach. Have to say these coaches are both pretty equally accomplished. Coach McKay with the Super Bowl Coach of the Year in Massachusetts, 2019. 100 wins in a short 15-year career so far. Ozalumba tripped up for no yards. Not to take anything away from Coach Brian Elward, Coach of the Week earlier this year. Both he and McKay, recipients of the Coach of the Week award presented by Andre Tippett from the Patriots. And my apologies to Motion 378. Didn't have a lot of background info on this Redmond team. Didn't know until late yesterday I was going to be coming up here. It's a pitch to Ezra Hatchett, the sophomore, wrapped up, going backwards, forward progress for a loss of a yard.
Lost a yardage on the play. We'll make it 3rd down and 12.
Speaking of coaches, the Tewksbury Redmen got a few coaches in the stands as well. We got a 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 or 12. Close enough. 4:13 to go. Clockers have got to hurry up here. Time running out in the play clock. Atherton deep. He's going to throw it. He's got Rossi, sails it again. Rossi, a valiant effort. I mean, he's tall. He's not that tall.
Pass is incomplete. Sean Callahan on the coverage.
So 4th and 12, 3:57 to go.
After the play, it's 4th down and 12.
Clocker's going to have to go for it. Wouldn't mind seeing them float something up there. They got to give the receiver a chance to catch it. These line drive passes are just not effective. Especially with the tight coverage. So it's Rossi on the bottom of the screen. It's Ozalumba to the left. He fakes the handoff. Good blocking. And gets hit as he throws. That's going nowhere.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs with 3:51 to go. And the nightmare continues for the Clockers.
Redmond will take over to 32.
21-0. Wouldn't mind the 21 if I was at the blackjack table, but this is not the 21 I want to see. Again, quarterback rolls out, keeps it, avoids 3 tackles.
Johnny Sullivan on the carry.
And a
For a first down to Redmond.
First down.
11 yards.
1st and 10 on the 43-yard line, 3:34, 3:33. Clockers have to stop the bleeding. Harrison fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. Throws it out, throws it away. I think he stepped out of bounds first. They are going to call him out. So a loss of a yard.
Ashland pressure on the players by Patrick St. Peter. Two-yard loss on the play brings the second down to ball.
He had the right idea, but he stepped out of bounds before he got rid of it. That's why. 2-yard loss on the play, 2nd and 12. Emeka Olu takes a host of clockers to bring him down, but only after the first down was reached.
13 yards for the first down. Down to the 47.
With a red uniform, well, it's number 35, Kansas City Chiefs, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. Just huge, just freight train. Drops back to pass, under pressure. It's lobbed up there. He's wide open. Wide open, Johnny Sullivan.
Johnny Sullivan,
47 yards and a touchdown. No Moss. $27-0. 2:12 to go. Snap down. Kick is good. 4 for 4.
Held by Tyler Valente and snap by Keelan Goodner, and the score
Jackson
is
Futo.
28.
4th point of the night as the Redmen continue to roll. 28-0.
Please support the Redmen cheerleaders as they are going around right now collecting for 50/50 raffles that are supporting the Tewksbury youth cheerleaders, 12U and 14U teams that are going to nationals in Florida. The cheerleaders are around the stands collecting right now.
So back deep to receive again. If they get it there, it's Kevin Ozalumba and Ezra Hatchett. They've been doing these mid-squib kicks. That one goes deep. This one didn't go in the end zone. Ozalumba has to pick it up. Six-yard line.
Ashland drive will begin at about the 5-yard line after the kickoff by Logan Augustiniak.
Great kick by Logan Augustiniak. And a friendly roll. So 2:07 to play. This undermanned Clocker squad trying to mount something. Ozalumba, he's met right away by Sullivan. Cuts back.
Ozalumba on the carry down to the 10-yard line.
For 4 yards.
By Johnny Sullivan. Brings us 2nd down and 6.
And I did get word from someone that Malachi Lambert is out with a back injury. Tried to give it a go on defense on one play. But between the loss of Lambert, Nick Boomer, Mark Mermelstein, Kevin Ozalumba squirts through for a first down, gives the Clockers some breathing room
First down
with a
carry
minute
for
29 to
Ozalumba.
go. First down, clock stops momentarily.
The Ashland drive will continue at the 22-yard line.
So they go back to the gunk offense. Ozalumba again. Hatchet couldn't seal the block and results in
Ozalumba on the carry, Johnny
about a
Sullivan on the
break even,
tackle.
maybe a yard.
A yard on the play, 2nd and 9.
.40 to go in the half. Ezra Hatchet on the handoff. Finds some room to the right. Spins. It's brought down just near the first down marker.
By Johnny Sullivan.
Pick up about 7 yards. Clockers taking a timeout.
Line and timeout Ashland.
23 seconds to go. So they were in a similar situation last week. Looked like they were going to run out the clock, and little trickery by Coach McKay. Don Palanzi scooted down the field for a 50-yard gain, which resulted in a touchdown. See what they have on the drawing board for this one. As I said, 28-0 Tewksbury, and Tewksbury will receive to start the second half. Undoubtedly, it will be an onside kick attempt when the second half does start. Great turnout by the Tewksbury fans lining the fence. The stands are packed. This playoff action here, quarterfinal matchup. Winner going on to face the winner of Canton Marblehead. Going on right now. So here we go, 3rd and 1. Hand off to Ozalumba. You got any more timeouts left? They do. Coach McKay does take the timeout with 15 seconds. They're on the 42-yard line.
11 yards on the play.
Well, with that run, Kevin Ozalumba up around 95 yards on the day. So one bright spot. Been doing it all year. You folks from Tewksbury watching, if you didn't know, Kevin Ozalumba a couple weeks back set a single-game rushing record for the Clockers with 334 yards and 4 touchdowns. Touchdown runs, 27 yards, 8 yards, 76 yards, 84 yards. Could have had more, but they kind of took the pedal off the gas once they had that last breakout run. Kevin Ozalumba also the career rushing yardage record holder for the Ashland Clockers, approaching almost 4,000 yards at this point. $15 seconds to go. He's going to let it fly. He's got Hugo Rossi down the middle. Defended well, but Rossi did have hands on it.
Pass is incomplete. Sean Callahan on the coverage. Just a second out of 10.
So probably try something similar to that, or maybe a little screen pass, see if Ozalumba can get into some open space. Well defended by the Redmen, making sure there's no pass interference. Of course, pass interference, 15 yards, I believe, wouldn't be an automatic spot foul. But would extend the half. Atherton almost picked off by Ben Christopher. 5 seconds to go. Ben Atherton already throwing more passes tonight than he has all season combined. And it's a handoff, and that'll end the half as Kezin Ozalumba goes nowhere. So the Clockers will go into the locker room trailing 28-0 in this quarterfinal playoff matchup here as the Tewksbury Redmen just dominating from the opening kickoff, which actually intended to go to the Clockers, but not handled cleanly, and Redmond able to recover, punch it in, and it's been all Redmond here. You're watching Ashland Clocker playoff football here on WACA-TV. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with some second half action. Don't go away.
The other team actually really started to come back and stuff. Takes a lot of the pressure off the 23. Obviously,
They're very good team.
It's not sworn to press a button or something.
run their routes.
Just get the quarter. It's going down here.
You want to handle the bike for the second?
My finger, I finally put my gloves on. It's hard to zoom with the gloves on, but I'm like, so much warmer now. How's it doing it on your own?
Not bad. Yeah.
It looks good. If I recorded this, you want to record the second half of this? No. It'll look pretty good.
We always come back in a second.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit, you know? Let's record a little. We can use this for a highlight reel. I just don't want to screw up.
There were a couple of throws.
Yeah.
That would have been
Seems good. Defensive stuff. I guess we're missing a couple of my man in the field. Just keep saying.
Yeah, Malachi Lambert's out, number 6. He's other good running back. And then Nick Boomer got hurt last week. Mark Normelstein, like 3 weeks ago, got hurt.
The team gets the pressure. They're big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you're not getting the best dudes.
I mean, they did okay without Mermelstein at the time. Ezra Hatcher really stepped up, but now it's just, playing a team that's this good. It's just,
These guys have some depth too.
yeah.
Everything looks good. It's looking good. Some bypassing and it was in the delays. I could almost listen to the YouTube stream. Yeah, very short. Maybe about half. You shut the lights off, we can see through the light.
It's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's close. The field's close enough that it doesn't really.
Wait, Central 1-0. Yes. Yeah. He's the highest rated kid that ever come out
Blessed.
I used to use the gym. Teeny out there cutting the lawn. Teeny out there cutting the lawn. Yeah, I'm not
would be there very long. I was there.
I'm really hoping
It's Friday night, you're moonlighting doing football?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I just see your dad now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Freddie said they should say hello to those guys.
You must be working soon, I think. We gotta. Freddie told me that off date in December.
Freddie told me the last week. He's so open for the second season.
Yes. Yes, it's either there. I already told Matt. Yeah, it's getting old. So we just figured it out.
You know, whatever stream we're doing, it's only like a 2 second, 3 seconds of
Oh,
break.
it's really quick. That's good. You guys have fun with that. I saw the whole game the other night on TV. Noticed it. Just a little late. Sounds good. Get good balance. Like two of them have the most fun. You say you're on happy man.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's one of the three.
That's kind of fun. I get the US has a part-time as well. This is just sure. Although it's not the math. Software, educate, make sure you get graduates. This is what's on the conversation. There's too much money. Lights here are good. Yeah, no, it's like it looks crazy.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like,
Yeah, our field is definitely.
yeah, I was watching a couple of their games. Not just here, but the other ones. They show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid they wanted, they asked one of the kids if he was going to the NFL. They were early. I can make more money. Yeah, all right. It's a different kind of one. I use my video lights in college. They want to get paid. This scholarships for the lunch is. You can't even take the girl. And now, I thought that feels pretty good.
It's like they always do.
I thought they were going to get to go tomorrow. I thought that was right. Would you like something just $200? Yeah. It's a scholarship. And the $200. But no, the $200 is enough. It's got to
Alright, well, keep that clock running. Hey, Jason, how are you? Alright, well, good to see you.
We'll see you. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see you over there. Thanks for coming in. Sure. They had no idea. Get on the stream as well. Trying to take a meeting with him. Get in there, talk to him a little bit. Now he's settled in.
For a couple of months, I mean, Peter, does PAD does as much as he can as far as sharing, and so does the coach of basketball. He used to share all the time because he had all his former students and his dad who just passed away over the summer. He was a big fan.
Our camera guy's frozen.
That's what we do. That's dedication.
There will be a nice letter.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was unbelievable. I see it.
Yeah. Oh, you think that you want to? Oh, they appreciate it. A lot of people can't get you.
It's a good team.
Keep building it up.
All right, welcome back to Doucette Field here at Tewksbury High School. Rob Silver here on WACA-TV, getting ready for some second half action. So far, it's been all Tewksbury as the number 2 seeded Redmond just dominated from the opening kickoff. A couple touchdown passes, a couple runs, and just no mistakes. Ashland undermanned, couple key injuries, missing captain Mark Marmelstein and loss of Nick Boomer last week, really hurting as we're just getting dominated. That's the word, on the line, getting pushed around. Clocker's fighting hard, but only so much they can do. It's been a great season as they're 8-1. We'll see what they do starting off the second half. Probably look for an onside kick. And look to get some offense going. Malachi Lambert also out. Clocker fans who've been watching all year know that Kevin Ozalumba has had an incredible season. As I said, towards the end of the second half, single game yardage record, 334 yards, all-time leading rusher in Clocker history, approaching 4,000 yards total. And a lot of it's been because he's had that complimentary running back in Malachi Lambert this year, and he's out with a back injury. Don Palazzi doing his best to step into that role, and Jack Buelen's just not the same. Playing a top-notch, undefeated squad here. Well coached. Clocker's ready to kick off as we start the second half action. See what Aaron Wolf can do. Probably the quick turnaround, little squib carry. There it is. The quick little, they got one guy up line. Had a chance. Ball squirting around. See who comes out with it at the bottom of the scrum. And the Redmen do have it.
Kickoff by Aaron Wolf. Is recovered by the Redmen.
Well-designed play by Coach McKay as he left one Clocker towards the sideline that nobody was really expecting. Had a chance, but couldn't handle it. So the Redmen will take over at the 42-yard line. Will Harrison, the quarterback, having a solid game. Emeka Olu, big running back, number 5. On the handoff, Ezra Hatchett grabbed him around the waist, dragged him down about 4 yards. As we said, Hatchett, just a sophomore stepping up. You'll hear a lot from him over the next couple seasons. This Clocker squad. Look for number 2, Owen Wolfram, to possibly lead the squad as the quarterback next year. Clocker's also lost Alfred Neto to an injury in the first quarter. There's a pitch to number 1, Ben Christopher.
Ben Christopher on the carry.
About 16 yards and a first down.
Loss from Ethan Martins and Emeka Olu. Down the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the play. First and 10.
Ben Christopher, the owner of the first touchdown in tonight's game, 21-yard run. Harrison handles the high snap and a great tackle. Number 55, Josh Lambert. He's also coming back from an injury. Good to see him back in the lineup. Great job knocking him back for a 2-yard loss. It's the biggest defensive play of the night for the Clockers. Brings up actually 3-yard loss. 2nd and 13 according to the scoreboard. Fakes the handoff, keeps it, and then throws wide open. Ben Christopher Dragged down by Owen Wolfram.
Ben Christopher down to the 10-yard line.
32 yards, 33 yards, and a first down. Very efficient passing game from Will Harrison. Watching him play, you understand why this team is 9-0 and just crushing their opponents. Several games over 40 points.
I got it. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Harrison hands it off to DeSisto. Ezra Hatchet wraps him up. Throws him down hard. See if we get a flag. Fans not happy about that. Extra hard tackle. They can take it. Builds character.
5 yards on the play. Second and goal from 5.
So it's second and goal on the 5-yard line. See if they got something planned. They got Victor Mayunja, the up back. Goes to Alou, and he walks into the end zone. 34-0, Redmond.
Following a block from Victor Mayunja.
So Redmond picking up where they left off to start this second half. And that one sails wide.
Tewksbury 34, Ashland 0.
So it's 34-0 as the Clockers will hopefully take over on offense. It's not a guarantee. They will receive the kick. Checking the comments, and one of the viewers whose team faced off against Redmond, noting that they're very physical on both sides of the ball, especially up front. No doubt about it, which is why the absence of Nick Boomer, Al Nato from tonight, and Mark Mermelstein, 3 of the starters for the Clockers, being absent, really hurting them. Good job by Clockers to field that one cleanly. That was number 12, Ollie LaRoe on the short hop. He's done that a couple times. Just asking my co-announcer, George Tubin, if he plays shortstop. I guess he's an accomplished hockey player. My brother would like to hear about that. So I guess as good a football player he is, he's a better hockey player. Hockey season's starting up soon. So we'll be able to bring you some hockey action here on WACA. You'll get to see Ollie LaRoe during the winter as well. Kevin Ozalumba on the pitch. Bounces it outside. Gets about 5 yards. Tackle from behind. That run brings Kevin up to right around the century mark for yards rushing today. Second and 5. Atherton pitch to Don Palazzi. Good job by the line, able to clear a hole. Palazzi scoots through for about 7 and a first down. Don't know if anybody at home bought tickets to the 50-50 raffle, but we'll be announcing that soon here. PA announcer Scott. And flag on the play. False start. 5 yards. Clockers have a few different players in there on the front line. Into the game for the Clockers. Haven't seen a lot of playing time. Number 69, Leo Mateo. Number 63, Joe Viana. Ben Atherton trots back to the huddle. The squad facing a 1st and 15 on the 42-yard line. It's Palazzi again, following his blockers. He's got some room. And he's able to scoot ahead for 13 yards, brings up a 2nd and 2. So good job by Ben Atherton opening up a hole for Palazzi. Got the penalty yardage back and another 7. Atherton keeps it, pushes up the middle for a 1st down, a 4-yard gain.
Atherton down to 41-yard line, 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Correction, 1st down on that run, 1st and 10.
So Clocker's making some progress. 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. Trailing 34-0. Pitch to Ozalumba. Bounces it outside. Healthy gain of 8 yards.
Pushed out of bounds by Victor Muyanja and Evan Paglia.
Play's kind of designed to go inside the left tackle, but no room there. Ozalumba just bounced off and cut it upfield.
2-yard line, 2nd and short.
2nd and 1, maybe a long one. Clock stopped at 5:35. Atherton keeps it again. They try to strip him of the ball. Gets back to maybe the line of scrimmage.
First in on the tackle was Jake Burns.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2. See where he spots it. Spots it right at the 42.
On the play, 3rd and 1.
Going 3rd and 1. This time it's Braden Mead under center. He pitches to Ozalumba. Kevin pinballs around ahead for 5 yards and a 1st down, 6 yards.
And Jack Leone on the tackle. 1st down for Ashland. 1st down at the 26.
Interesting comment. I take all comments, good and bad. But Luke Stewart, Ashland absolutely blows. Yeah, 8 and 1. That's a pretty bad record. 8 and 1. Might want to recheck your math there, Luke. And Braden Mead keeps it. He's dragged down from behind. Loss of a yard. Oh, actually, maybe a gain of a yard with the forward progress. Okay.
Quarterback on the play for Ashland is Braden Mead. Brings up. No gain on the play. So brings up 2nd and 10.
I talk a lot because that's what I'm paid to do. But I appreciate watching. I'm very impressed by this Tewksbury team. Well coached, well disciplined. Palanzi. Good effort there. 4 yards.
Dom Palanzi on the carry and Johnny Sullivan on the tackle.
I have nothing but love for all these viewers.
It was down to 21 yards and 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5.
Oh, thanks, Jason. Appreciate that. Hey, we're just happy to be able to be in the booth here and bring you this live stream. Wish it was a more competitive game for everybody. Kevin Ozalumba on the pitch. Gets down to the 15-yard line, but that'll move the chains. 2:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Sure, Tewksbury would like nothing more than to preserve a shutout. Ashland trying as hard as they can to spoil that. Ben Atherton. Pitch to Ozalumba. Again, nothing there. Has to create something himself. He gets down to about the 8-yard line. Bounces it out to the left side. 7 yards on the carry.
Kevin Ozalumba on the carry for about 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 9, so 6 yards. 9-yard line, 2nd and 4. Clock running. Ozalumba again. Avoids a block. Excuse me, avoids a tackle. Falls ahead to about the 5-yard line, right around the 1st down marker.
So 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. 52 seconds to go. 51, 48. This could be an Atherton keeper. We'll see. Fans do not like the delay in the play calling. Atherton does keep it. Powering ahead, gets the 1st down, floating over some of the Tewksbury defenders down to about the 2-yard line. That's going to end the 3rd quarter as the clock is down 10 seconds, 9 and counting. Should be the last play of the quarter. But it's it'll be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line when we walk down the other end of the field. I gotta say, they have a really nice facility here at this Doucette Field. Beautiful field house. I don't know if Paul Bowden can pan over. Can't really see it. It's not lit up that well, but they have a nice facility that overlooks the field, separate from the high school. You got an indoor turf field along with a weight room, so they can do some sprints and stuff in there, is what I heard from the athletic director. They have a couple different locker rooms. They have a nice concession stand. And I will tell you, the men's room, one of the finest men's rooms I've ever seen. 15 stalls, 10 urinals, clean. You could probably eat off that floor. Take it right from the concessions. Now that might be a little bit too much, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So, as good a football team, as good a football team. It's a nice facility, and 9.9 on the restrooms. So we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. 34-0 Tewksbury Redmond, but the Clockers are knocking on the door. First and goal on the 2-yard line. Clocker pride, that's what we're playing for now. Clockers have nothing to be ashamed of. Solid season, 8-1 coming into this game. Ben Atherton. Pitch to Ozalumba. See if he can get a playoff touchdown. Not this time. He's down to the 1. Good job by the Redmond to keep him out of the end zone.
Second goal.
My production guy, Jeff Hall, thinks Ben Atherton sneak a la Josh Allen. Kind of feel like they want to give it to Ozalumba, just another feather in his cap. Ozalumba, another chance, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Clockers.
Ashland, Ozalumba, 2 yards out.
If you had Tewksbury for a shutout at plus 7-1, you're just not happy about that touchdown. Clocker down on the field. Just not their night. Even when they win, they lose. It's one of the linemen. He's getting back up. Looks to be okay. That's nice to see. Nothing. That's Nick Borges, number 50, walking off under his own power. On to kick the extra point. Aaron Wolf, Bornetsky on the snap. The hold. And it's good, and that one is on the roof. Aaron Wolf, number 13.
Good by Aaron Wolf. Makes the score Tewksbury 34, Ashland 7.
So with all the money they spent in building this facility, they couldn't spend an extra couple $100 to make the net a little higher. So when they kick the field goals, I guess a lot of the balls go on the roof, and the firemen periodically come up and will collect the balls. The athletic director said they have quite the collection of footballs that end up on that roof. Although the way that this defense is performing, I'm guessing most of the balls are from Tewksbury. So Kevin Ozalumba, you fans just watching, I mean, he's had 5 games this year where he's had at least 3 touchdowns. 1 game where he had 4 touchdowns. Had multiple games over 200 yards on the ground. So, capping off a tremendous high school career. Got one more game, one more meaningful game where they'll host Hopkinton on Thanksgiving. We'll be covering that one for you. 10 a.m. start as Tewksbury gets the kick. I think that was number 21, if I believe. I saw him on the film. Dominic Carreri, maybe. Dom Carreri, 5 feet tall. Spark plug, though. 30 yards on the return. Down to up to the 32-yard line.
3-yard line is where the Redmond drive will be.
Don Carreri, a crowd favorite here. Junior running back. So running time here, 34-7, fourth quarter. Quick handoff. Nice tackle by Ezra Hatchett.
Michael Lou on the carry, Ezra Hatchett with the tackle. Second and 10.
If I'm Tewksbury, at some point I got to think I might want to take my starters out. No need for a injury this late in the game. It's well in hand. Get ready for next week's matchup. Canton or Marblehead. They will face off against Canton, who was victorious in tonight's matchup against Marblehead.
Harry and Malachi Lambert on the tackle. Brings up third down and 2.
So 3rd and 2 on the 41-yard line. Johnny Sullivan, Ben Christopher, top of your screen. It's a handoff to Alou. 4 yards and a first down.
Michael Lou for a first down. Down to the 46-yard line. First and 10 Redmond.
6 minutes to go. Harrison, deep set, high snap, hands it off to Carrera. Great job avoiding the first tackle.
9 yards on the play. That's the second and 1.
I mean, Malachi Lambert, what a warrior, comes in with the bad back. Comes off the field. Tried his best, but we know he's injured. He wanted a chance to make a play. Carrera hit him hard. All 5 feet. 5 feet, 0 inches. Fast and tough. So it's 2nd and 1, 4:36 to go. Another number on there, number 35. Ryan Callahan, the junior, getting some action. 4:20 to go in the game. So Coach Aylward taking my word of advice, putting in some of the backups here for this last drive. 4 minutes to go. And Brennan Davis, the sophomore quarterback, into the game. He hands it off to number 13. Rumbles ahead for a first down. That was Carlo DeSisto. Younger brother of Nicky DeSisto, I'm guessing. They could be cousins. .321 to go. Clockers are winning the second half, 7-6. If we're looking for rays of light, things to build on. Into the game for the Clockers, number 57, David Yampolsky. Again, Leo Mateo. It's number 35, Ryan Callahan. Again, first down.
17-yard line for 8 yards.
No, just short of the first down. Okay. Touchdown for the Clockers was scored by Kevin Ozalumba. As Jason Lewis pointed out. Thanks, Jason. I just not keeping up on the chat. $2:10 to go. See what Brennan Davis can do here. Guessing they'll just continue to hand it off, and Davis keeps it. Gets the first down.
Brandon Davis on the carry for a Redmond first down.
Do they take a knee? I'm guessing they'll take a knee. No need to run it up, I don't think. So 1:16 to go. Brennan Davis has the instructions from the sidelines. Not sure what the delay is. Takes the knee, 57 seconds to go. You like to see the good sportsmanship. Makes you root for them. I'm rooting for Tewksbury. No ill will. They played a solid game. Played a clean game. Great job. We wish the Redmen the best of luck as they advance to the quarterfinals against Canton. And that'll do it here from Doucette Field. Final score tonight. The Tewksbury Redmen. Not a lot of Redmen left around, but the Tewksbury Redmen 34, your Ashland Clockers 7. And that ends the season for the Clockers. Been a lot of fun to watch, been a lot of fun announcing. Looking forward to the Thanksgiving Day game. Jeff Hall, you'll be here. Paul Bowden, I believe, will be here, hopefully. Will Paul be here? All right, that's 10 a.m. from Ashland High School. We'll be streaming live here on WACA. Myself, I hope my partner will be Josh Abrams. I'm not sure who will be with me, but we'll find out. But, on behalf, again, of want to thank our sponsors, 126 Self-Storage with Michael Kane and Townhouse Pizza.
We'll continue on next weekend in the Final Four.
That's a wrap from Doucette Field. On behalf of my crew tonight, Jeff Hall and Paul Bowden, I'm Rob Silver saying thanks for watching. Good night and go Clockers.